This is my very first car. I'm 17 years old. I made lots of money online. The Audi TTRS, nothing crazy, nothing too flashy, just simple but still stylish. And you know how I did this? Through online business something, meaning I'm pretty successful. So and you can do the same. Just click the link below, join my course. Let's become successful together. Yeah, that's absolute bullshit. But there's a new kind of success being sold online. Fast cars, expensive watches, having freestyle lives by the age of 25. And for thousands of young men, that looks real. But the real question is, are these online courses helping people escape the system, getting rich, or are they just a new version of it?
The reason why I made a Discord, come on. If people like what I'm talking about or want to know the trades that I'm taking to be a profitable day trader and they are willing to pay for that, why would I not do that, you know? People make signal groups, mentorships, and whatever to make money, duh.
Over the past few years, making money or being an entrepreneur has kind of changed. Before, back in the day, it used to be creating a business, identifying the gap in the market and creating a new and innovative product to fill in that market. But right now, there's a new type of entrepreneur. Making money is through online businesses. There's nothing wrong with making money online, being an entrepreneur and building a skill for yourself, but there's a kind of new way to sell that. Course sellers. This video kind of takes inspiration from Brent Scales' video. You can check that out if you want. Yeah, but I really don't care. Course sellers, in a sense, they sell your course on a skill you wanna perfect or you wanna learn from. Now, people like Brent Scales are teaching you on how to become an entrepreneur, and there's countless others doing the same, but they all sell one idea. You don't need a 9-to-5 job. You need skill, a laptop, the right mindset, and for a price they'll teach you how. All you need to do is just cough up $4,000. So naturally people started to ask, is this a scam?
Here's the legal definition of a scam: the intentional use of deceit, a trick, or some dishonest means to deprive another of their money, property, or a legal right. Where a course becomes a scam is if what was promoted, promised, or implied is not remotely close to what the course provided.
Let's start with the criticism. From a 9-to-5 perspective, the whole system looks suspicious. You see the same formula over and over again. Luxury lifestyle, motivational speeches. I made it, you can too. And then, of course, and people say, you're not selling knowledge, you're selling a dream. Because a lot of time, the lifestyle being shown might not even be fully real. Cars can be rented, clothes can be borrowed, content can be staged. You can also check out Social Orbit's video on how cars motivate an entire generation. And the actual people buying their courses are young, impressionable, and sometimes desperate for a way out. But that's only one side from the story. Now let's look at it from the coach's perspective, the course seller's perspective, the top G themselves, and their perspective looks completely different. If you ask someone like Brent Scales, he's not selling a scam, he's selling experience. The argument is simple. Why spend years figuring it out when you can learn from someone who already did it? Instead of trial and error, you're buying speed. Instead of guessing, you're following a system. And the price, it's not random. It's based on what they believe the information is worth. Because if something can potentially make you money, why would it be cheap? Now this is where things get deeper, because both sides agree on one thing. Most people don't succeed, but they disagree why. On the coach's side, they'll tell you people fail cause they quit. Success requires discipline, sacrifice, consistency, and if you give up, that's on you. But on the 9-to-5 people's side, people don't quit because they're lazy. They quit because they need to feed their family. They need stable income. They don't have time to experiment. They don't have time to sit down in front of a computer grinding away for hours and hours if they don't have anything in their stomach. And that's the bad part of grinding culture. You can even check out Mary Ball's video on the satisfying death of hustle culture. Grinding is easy when you have a safety net. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because the comparison shifts from courses versus scams to courses versus university. Online entrepreneurs say universities are doing the exact same thing. You pay thousands of dollars for knowledge with no guarantee of success. And in today's world, a degree alone isn't enough anymore. You need experience, you need skills. So what's the difference? But the response is, a degree still offers structure, credibility, stability. It's not perfect, but it's safer. Both systems sell you a future, and neither guarantees it. But here's the part most people miss. This isn't just about courses, it's about who they are being sold to. Over the last few years, there's been a massive wave of content targeting young men. Content that says, escape the matrix, get rich online, don't work a 9 to 5, be independent. And it works because it taps into something real: frustration, ambition, the desire for more. And people like Andrew Tate help popularize that mindset. Then came others like Iman Gadzhi, him, her, him, and him too, refining it, packaging it, and selling it. And now we are seeing the next generation of that system. Creators who grew up watching their content are now the ones trying to do the same. And I'll be honest, at one point, I believed it too. It looked real. It felt possible. It felt like a way out. And that's the thing. The content doesn't target everyone. It targets people that want a way out. Because here's the reality, some of these courses do work. I mean, woodworking courses are fine. I mean, arts and crafts, okay. And some other online business courses do actually help. Some people do succeed, but most people don't. Not because they're stupid, not because they're lazy, but because they're in completely different situations. Different resources, different responsibilities, different starting points. Someone living in a third world country, not having the best circumstances, can look at these people as, they're saving grace. Even a $35 course can be an arm and a leg. So are online courses scams? Not entirely. The real problem isn't the course, it's the way it's being sold. Because when you sell a dream to someone with no safety net, it's not just opportunity, that's risk.
I gotta give it to the guy. He is a really talented marketer. He's completely understood what kind of content resonates with the youth today. Flashy, entertaining, highly engaging vlog-style content. He's great at doing that. And I think it's perfect for the modern-day TikTok rotten brain.
And in a world where everyone is trying to escape the system, maybe the real question is, are we escaping it or just entering a new one?